Milk cows. Got a pig pen here. Potatoes growing out yonder. All right, everybody, we're back in pure farming. We've got quite a bit going on here today. I got all the pig pens, a couple of the cow pens, and all your random chicken and bunnies and whatnot. Potatoes growing, grass growing. We're about to start planting down some wheat. I think it's wheat. I don't even know what's in here, but trying to stagger when everything is growing. So we got the potatoes and the grass are coming in 2 days. So 3 days for crops to grow. And we should be able to see our mini map changing green as we're running over it. I don't think I have a fertilizer. I've got machinery and tractors and stuff everywhere, but I don't know if I have any fertilizers. I think I might have had that. I'll have to look at my notes. I might have that set up for intentional. Like no fertile, just do animals is what I'm concentrating on. And now I'm starting to grow the food for the animals, but no fertilization because we don't want to give our animals fertilizer. That's what it was. So yeah, I don't have any fertilization going. Must have rained sometime, so got the Dutes flower here. So yeah, you can probably see it. Yeah, green in the mini map because that's where we've planted. Helps out sometimes if you've made a mistake. Usually it's going to be on the edges of your fields or the corners. Because sometimes there's a bit of a delay with the tool, but nothing too serious. We'll catch back up to you in a second when something else is growing more, taking care of the animals. I think all the animals are mostly full on food right now, so we'll see. We got 1,000,000 bales laid about. We'll let the worker take care of this one. So we got tons of stuff from plows. Got my harvester hiding back there. Baler action. Looks like cultivator potato planter. Him to pull the potato harvester. Do I have anything? Do I have any crop stored? No. I don't know if I have all my. Looks like I got baby chicks, but I don't know if my bunnies over there. We got our egg warehouse, milk house. Got some shit. Gotta get. Looks like I gotta get more silage. Do I have a? Do I have a wrapper? I'm sure I probably have a wrapper somewhere. Yeah. So I just gotta make more silage. It's probably what I. Maybe that's what I got all this stuff sitting for, getting ready to. Because we got a shit ton of grass over here too. Only a little bit of straw. That's why we needed to start growing. Got a pig pen here. Potatoes growing out yonder. I don't know if I have any. Do I have any stored away? I might have to jump over the other cow pen to see if I actually have any. What the hell is it saying? I can't see, but it looks like there's a tiny bit in there. Yeah, this is the right one. So, okay, it looks like I get a bunch of grass thrown up over here. Do we have any straw over here? Looks like we're going to need a lot of straw. So we got some cows going on over here too. Thankfully they're basically pretty much full on food at the moment. Because it looks like I only got grass up here. And no silage. More shit! So, kind of wait till these things are growing or they need more food and see in a second. We might as well try and make some silage if I can remember how to do this while this guy's planting, so. Right? Oh, did I? I think I got my controls backwards. And I'm trying to take some grass from one of these not so nice stacked whatever. Those will fall over as soon as I try and pick one up. I screwed that up right away. I think you can only get these from one direction. I can't remember. Yeah, I got these in burst. And the engine, it's automatic engine on and off, so I already lowered this guy. I can't remember. Oops. Alright, good. It does it itself. And then I think it might. I can't remember if it springs off of there. I think it shoots off of there. Yeah, sweet. So we can rock and roll and make a couple silage. Get some of that going. Because I can't remember if it's in this one. It's just. I'm going to screw that up every time. I guess up's up and down is down, but now I'm confused. Then can I, might as well, can you drop it in any direction too? Any orientation, I should say. No, oh, so, shit. So I have to get it out of the way. Should probably keep this a little separate though from those other ones, because those other ones are obviously already fermented. This one will not be yet. So we'll jump out after we check that out in a second here. I think it shows you. I can't remember if it is just 3 days to. Might as well come from this angle. I think you can come from any angle too. Get out of the way! Alrighty, so does it show us? Maybe not. Oh wait, it kind of did. Fermenting 0%. But then these ones will, if I can get my eye on it. What the hell does that say? Oh, that only says 23%. Probably did these and then didn't play the game for a long time. 34, so yeah, these ones aren't even fermented. Maybe it might take longer than, might take a while. I can't remember how long it takes, but it might take a bit to do that. And then we got grass growing, not growing, but I got grass in the bunker, but there's kind of, I don't know if there's really any point to that, because you can't cover that. You can't make that into silage to my knowledge, unless I've been playing this game for years and I have no idea how to do it. I'm pretty sure you can't do anything with that other than basically store grass. And then I suppose maybe you could, I don't know if you can, you probably can dump it raw into the mixer, but I don't think you could just go over with the bucket to feed the cows.
Well,
Whatever. I don't care if that's up or down. Like you have to have the mixer to come in here to feed them. You can't just dump raw product on the ground somewhere or anything like that. So yeah, we got a bunch of grass for whatever reason. 100% full, 88,000 liters, but there's no point to it really. So we got there another bale spike that I probably never use. I don't know if that's the rear one. No, and it doesn't look like every rear weight anyway. Sorry, everything's rolling. That guy's probably should be done by now, I would imagine. Yep, so then that's another thing that the workers will do in this game. Like if you're not just standing here watching them, if you're not in the area, they'll always go off the field when they're done. But if you're not in the area, they detach, get off the field and detach all your tools. So that's growing out. I didn't look at it, but take it for granted that it's going to be 100%. So 100% over there, and we'll see when this crap's growing or feeding the cows or selling pigs, wherever they are. There's one behind us and one way that way. Alrighty, the potatoes are ready to harvest down here. Same with the grass along the way. Time to get going, picking up some of these potatoes. Get some of these guys taken care of and feed all our pigs. We might actually be able to get lucked out and sell a lot of these because it looks like all the pigs have quite a bit of food. Prepared fodder pretty high, but if I click on them in the map, they have some unprepared fodder left over still too, so might get a little lucky. It's actually probably easier to go to the other end of the field. Potatoes are always kind of hard to line up, especially when I can't see them. You can't back up while you're working. So I'm going to miss some of that, but we'll just go around in circles. We'll harvest this line, and the next line I'll dump it in that trailer over there. And then I'll meet back up with you further along when we're kind of seeing how much we have and taking care of the pigs or going to sell these guys. We can make a ton of money off of the potatoes. They move a lot faster when it's not running anyway. Got the wheat growing in right here. If you are going to do potatoes in this game, do not use the yellow, I think it's the Wheelton trailer. Don't use that because this thing arms won't lift up high enough to actually get into the trailer because it's a taller trailer. We even struggle with that other big one a little bit sometimes too. Definitely be careful what trailer you're using. It's gonna be anywhere mostly full anyway, so. And that, maybe I can, maybe I can't dump it until I am full. Or I have to fill it up then. Or do I gotta fold it back up first? You gotta fold it back up first. Alright, so that all fit in there. We're not gonna fit much more in there. So I'll see you guys in a second. Alrighty, this field should be mostly done. We got about 30%. My trailers are full. It's time to try and go sell some of this. Lost my microphone, so we'll have to roll with this. You got a few places on the map where you can sell your potatoes. One we're gonna go down to now, which is a little warehouse style where we drive through. I'm pretty sure the potatoes kind of they add up as you're dropping them in there. The piles get larger. Then there's like a potato chip factory and a French fry factory on the other side of the, or vice versa, the other side of the bridge. Not too bad of a cruise, but a little bit of a cruise down here. Make our way. Got some solar fields over to the left there. Haven't bought them yet, but you can get solar power over there. About ready to drive through one of the orchards you can get. So you got a pear orchard or something over here. These can bring in quite a ton of money as well, because your yield is like the potatoes, it's gargantuan. Got another potato silo here on the left. I don't own that one, but another one over here. We got some train tracks that go to nowhere. Here's your other one of your other selling points, one of your other silos there. On your left. We're coming up on the butcher where you slaughter animals. I honestly try and usually speed through there as fast as I can and drop them off so I can't hear them getting slaughtered, because there is sometimes audio for that. If you sit there, you'll hear the pig squeal. Let's go on to the potato warehouse and sell some potatoes. So I think we had like 17,000 pounds or something. I can't read it on here. So let's sell this and get a few grand out of here. I think these piles I think they're growing. Not really sure. Let's get on out of here. I'm gonna get back to the head on back to the farm. Meet you there in a second, so you don't have to drive back with me. Not that it's super far, but so yeah. We got piggies over here. See what they need. Looks like we got 100% prepared full, and can't read it, but 30-something% unprepared fodder. That little machine over there is where you'll drop it off and it'll make potatoes. So let's go drop off, fill them up, and then sell the rest of this at the other. We'll head on down to the French fry factory. Let's go on over here in this little unload zone and drop it off. I can't hear any of my audio. I know there's audio in the game, but so we're gonna drop this off here, and then it's gonna start bringing up the unprepared fodder. You can still only fill it so much because it needs to turn it into prepared fodder, so you can't get that to the 100% if your prepared fodder is high up, like, I don't know, higher than 80% or so, I think it was. You can't completely fill up the unprepared. So we're gonna shoot on down to the French fry factory. A little bit more of a drive here. Got one of your greenhouses on the right, one on the left. If I pan the camera, I can't remember, but yeah, there's another one right there. Greenhouses are another one to make whatever decent money and higher profitability. I think that was one of my game saves that Greenhouse and Orchards won as far as what was quickest to become profitable. We got the other pig pen over here. Already got a trailer set up to go sell them. They're in the same kind of boat, 100% fodder, 30-ish unprepared. So I guess we're gonna top them off, and then we're gonna go sell the rest of it. That's why I was heading to the French fry factory. Get them all full. Get them all nice and full. You make a ton of money on the pigs. You buy them for $65 and you sell them for $1,000. Other than that, they don't do anything for you. Like the cows and the goats give you, well, the cows give you manure and slurry. The goats just give you, and milk. The goats give you milk and slurry, no manure. Chickens are just eggs. Rabbits, you just sell them. That's just a building. That's not really a selling point. Right there to your left, the white building, that is where you'll get your fuel trailer. You can't buy a fuel trailer in the shop. You have to go visit that guy and pay him some money, and then he'll make it. And 3 days later, you'll have a fuel trailer you can use. Fuel in this game is really expensive. It's like $43 a gallon or something. So we got heading over this way. This way is kind of a tight turn getting out of there, especially. Let's go make some French fries. Same deal, got to turn into this little warehouse thing and dump them off. Piles may or may not get bigger, I can't remember. And then this is a real tight turn coming out of here. You got to squeeze your way out of there. Alrighty. This field is kind of right next to the farm too. Kind of cheap. It's supposed to be potatoes. We should probably pick it up so we can start to get more money and more food for the potatoes. Usually I'll end up selling this whole field, and that larger field will be food for the pigs and selling. We might as well maybe feed the cows. Try and feed some cows. They need a little bit, so I'm not really sure if you have to mix everything properly. You have to give them TMR if you can film whatever you like. So we're gonna check that out real quick and see if we can just give them straight grass. So if I can figure out how to drop that off. Let's get that detached and hook on up to the mixer. It's empty right now. Get back in this other tractor and look at just the detail on this game is just stupid. I still think it stands up to like FS22. Just look at all the detail, the shreds, the treads, and the mud on there, and the tree bark, and all these attached. Like, it's just, this game was great, and it's old. So yeah, we're still waiting on these guys to ferment. I think it says 80 something. You tell me. I can't read it. They're not done. I know that much. We're definitely gonna have to start making silage, and those bales will sell for more if you're just straight up selling bales. The regular ones, grass and whatever straw that they call hay, is $100, and I can't remember if those are 200 or 500. They're probably 200 for the silage. So let's get in this guy and try and plop a grass bale in there and see what happens. See if we can just give them straight grass. I had to, or I did switch that direction of the forks later on my own. Hey, might as well. There's a grass bale here. Might as well pick it up. Yeah, let's get this guy. Still got a lot of poo over there. Off camera, I did throw that all in my trailer and fertilize the one potato field. So the potato field, for me at least, is pretty much fertilized from the manure.
drop this guy off in the mixer. Just drop it above it, it'll kind of just suck it in. I think I'm figuring out how to drop it, or I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, so we got that going in there. Let's jump out and try and feed the cows. See what happens. So we got just grass in here now. Drive up and in here and unload. I think after this they got about 7% more prepared fodder, so not sure if it's any more, if it's mixed properly, or if it's whatever it is. So that worked. You can feed them straight grass. You don't have to have it mixed. Might just can't remember if I picked up a straw. If we want to check this, see if the same test works for straw. I'll grab another grass bale. Trying to get piles and piles of this. This game kind of laughs at FS22's bale limit, because I'm not sure that there is one. If it is, it's obnoxious. I think there may have been one time when I was doing all grass that the baler did stop working. I can't remember. But as you can see, we got quite a few bales. You see this pile here and the straw next to me, and then all those stacks that are next to the silo, and then you saw we had a whole trailer full over by the cows. And the silage ones, and the other cow pen, they start you off with a couple bales of each, so there's a few over there. I got a lot of bales. Soon to be a lot more, because same thing after this, I harvested the grass field and baled that all up and added another, what's it, I don't know, 24 bales or something I added. Okay, so we are gonna we're gonna throw a straw and a grass in there, but this counts as hay. Don't ask me why, but this is hay. Cruise on over there, and then I might have just left it. I can't remember if we go dump this off or if I left it, because I'm waiting for my silage to ferment. So we'll drop this, and it shows up as hay. So it looks like it is just one of each is what you will need, but my silage is not ready. That's going to be obviously the ones we just did, so much farther behind. Oh wait, it did say, I couldn't read it, but it did say down there how much to sell it for. So maybe I am gonna, I guess we are gonna feed them real quick with just grass and hay and get them pretty full. Maybe. There we go. Get these guys nice and plump. I should start selling the cows too. I don't normally sell the cows as often either. The same thing, they're not anywhere near as much like the pigs, you buy them for 65, sell them for 1,000. The cows are more like buy for 250 and sell for 400 or something like that. See, like once again, like just the detail of how just realistic all the weeds and the everything looks. Big huge stacks of bales here. It's all the detail everywhere. So I think we're about done on the farm today. I'm gonna have to start replanting all these fields, mow down all my grass. We got our potato planter here. Check her out. That tractor's sweet. Cultivating action, another tip if you play this game, just stick with the Rhyolite 3. Don't worry about the Rhyolite, the other cultivators, I should say. The Rhyolite 6 is obviously bigger, better, gets you done faster. However, that's one of the glitches in this game. A lot of times when you go to detach it, it likes to rocket and catapult into the air. Easy enough to get around that. You can just, if it does that, you can transfer it into your virtual garage and then take it back out of the virtual garage into a shed, and it will be upright and normal. Well, we got 20 pigs going on in here. I'm gonna have to sell some of them later. I always keep one just for the hell of it, for a pet. But yeah, we're rocking Pure Farming 2018 with the animals. Like and subscribe, comment if you want to see this game more. I'm going to play it more. I always get stuck on this one. It's one of the ones that kind of started the progression of this channel, even though it's still gone nowhere. I'd say a lot of people came from this game. A lot of people came from motorcycle videos. A lot of people came from SnowRunner. And then I really haven't done enough Farming Simulator content, but we got some people from there too. But thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And we will see you guys all later. Bye-bye.